everybody. Wanted to wish you all a happy Earth Day today. Today we're celebrating 50 years of Earth Day celebration. So I hope you're outside enjoying the beautiful weather, maybe here at the park on the trail, or working in your garden, or planting flowers, or just out for a walk. I hope you're enjoying the day. I am by myself in the Nature Center at the reading carpet. And we're gonna start and kick off our Animals from Eggs unit by reading a story. I do have some of my animal friends here with me, so I'm gonna have them with me. And while we're reading the story, I hope you're outside, enjoying the day, and staying safe. I'm at the reading carpet, and I've got a few of my friends here. And I hope by the time we get done with the story, you'll know which of these animals come from eggs. Notice that we are practicing social distancing here at the Nature Center. So hopefully by the end of the story, you can tell me which animals come from eggs. Chickens Aren't the Only Ones by Ruth Heller. Chickens lay the eggs that you buy. We know that. At the grocery store, we get them. Chickens also lay the eggs you boil or fry. At our house, we have them for breakfast and sometimes for supper. Chickens also lay the eggs that you dye. At Easter time, I'm sure some of you did that. Or you leave alone so you can see what grew inside it naturally. So if we left all those eggs back at the farm, we would have a chick that hatches out. But chickens aren't the only ones. This is the peacock, and that's the boy. He uses his feathers to get his girlfriend, which is the brown one right there, the peafowl. Every bird you know, wild or tame, they all do the same. So all the birds we know all around the world, they all lay eggs. The ostrich lays the largest egg, and the hummingbird lays the tiniest egg. Their egg almost looks like a Tic Tac. But chickens aren't the only ones. Most snakes lay eggs, and lizards too, and crocodiles and turtles do. Those are my reptile friends. Those are my favorite right there. And dinosaurs who are extinct, but they were reptiles too. They all laid eggs. Frogs and toads and salamanders lay eggs. And when they hatch, they're tadpoles who grow legs and climb a lily pad just like their mom and dad. They don't have claws or scaly skin. They are called amphibians. And we'll have some of these eggs out in our pond here pretty soon. Now, fish eggs float up to the surface or they sink to the bottom of the ocean floor. So most of the fish you know lay eggs. This mother seahorse lays her eggs into the father's pouch. He keeps them there until they hatch, and then he is through. I think that's very nice of him, don't you? Actually, seahorse is my favorite animal because the dad has to get big and chubby and hold the babies in his belly. Now, on the other side, these fathers too are helping out by guarding eggs protected by that foamy mass that's floating by, and they won't leave until they're sure that all the eggs have hatched. Those are those betta fish. These don't look like eggs to me, but they were laid in the sea. This one over here by a shark. This one by a ray is a mermaid's purse, they say. So a stingray actually has kind of a square egg. And you know, at school last year when we talked about this, they thought the stingray egg looked like a dirty diaper. I don't know what you guys think. And the octopus is said to shed 100,000 eggs and then to hang them up in strings attached to rocks or caves. So that poor octopus mom, she lays all those eggs, like 100,000 eggs, and she takes care of them and she keeps them clean. And then as soon as they start to hatch, the poor octopus mom dies. That always makes me sad. And then the moon snail eggs are mixed with sand to form this collar-looking band. And spiders wrap their eggs in sacks. And snails, you know, are very slow, but they lay eggs that hatch and grow. And so do insects, who have 6 legs, and they lay many different kinds of eggs. This one will hatch into a hungry caterpillar who will grow and grow and grow, climb up a stem, change into this, a chrysalis, and change again one summer morn. That's how a, what do you guess? Butterfly is born. And in Spanish, we say mariposa. That's one of my favorite Spanish words, mariposa. That's our swallowtail right there. Now, God's keeping us on our toes here, but animals with fur or hair who nurse their young and don't lay eggs are known as mammals. But these two are exceptions to the rule. So they have fur or hair, but they lay eggs. So the spiny anteater and the duck-billed platypus, they kind of keep us on our toes. They're a little different than the rest. Now, chickens aren't the only ones. There's no more to discuss. Everyone who lays an egg is oviparous. So all those animals we talked about that came from eggs. Animals who don't lay eggs have babies born alive and well, but that's another story that someday we will tell. So that one is a pretty good one. One of my favorites. Chickens aren't the only ones. Okay, now that we're done with the story, I'm showing you my animal friends again. There is one of them that does not belong. See if you can figure it out. Oh, and you know what? Mr. Cobra had a question. He wanted to know, Kelly, what is your favorite animal that comes from an egg? And you know what? Mine is the seahorse. Remember how the seahorse dad held the eggs? Tomorrow I will show you a quick video of the seahorse dad. But for now, which animal does not belong? Which one does not come from an egg? And in our story, it talked about the ostrich egg and the hummingbird egg. So these are normally things that we'd pass around for the kids to check out. I just thought I would video to show you the difference in size. So this is an ostrich egg, actually from here in Denison when they used to have ostriches out on the Vernon Voss Road. And then the hummingbird egg that looks like I dropped a Tic Tac on the floor, that is the hummingbird egg. So imagine their nest is about the size of a quarter. Pretty cool. Okay, and then the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our 2 rings off for today. So day 1 in our incubator inside the eggs, the eyes begin to form on the chick. And then tomorrow on day 2, the heart and the ears begin to form. So that's what's going on in our chicks inside the incubator for the first 2 days. We'll see you tomorrow.